Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually just gonna go over uh, different builds and stuff like that for people really quick. Um, it gets really complicated. It really does. But this kind of help explains everything. So, if you click on your heroes, their talents, that shows you what all they actually have. Like, for instance, we're clicked on Bella right now. We can see that I have the 70 star unlocked, which is the PvP bonus plus 10 and PDEF and MDEF plus 10%. Okay, that's for the Bella. Now, the goal is always to get something to 100 stars because that's always going to be the best effects. For Bella, you can see that the deployed hero shares 15% of the damage received at 90 stars. At 100 stars, it's a 10% immunity effect doubled in the radius of the summoned creature. So, if I have a princess, a drake, or the bones to heal, if I'm inside that radius, it's actually a 20% immunity effect if I have a Bella, okay, at 100 stars. That's 20% immunity, which means that you don't do any damage to me. 20%. Okay? Now we can see that Bella also has high PDEF, mid attack, and low HP. That is what Bella is. Bella's good PDEF and MDEF, so good defense, medium attack, low HP. And really, you want, if you're going to use a Bella for the effects, you want to get it to the 100 stars before you use it for anything other than a deployed. And you can actually use it as a deployed for that immunity effect. It is effective. Bella's best for summoners is what Bella is absolutely best for, because you have to have the Drake, the Bones, or Princess for that effect to take place. So for a Bloodline or a Warrior, it's completely useless at 100 stars. Now, Gila. See, I got a 100 star Gila here. See, this is great, because you can see that if I have high HP right here, which means that if my Baja has higher HP than you, I do plus 35% damage than you. Also, if I die, my attack goes up 100% for 15 seconds. That's why heal is such an important thing to have for Endo. Now, if you have this in the deployed, once that deployed dies, you actually gain that 90 star benefit. So you gain 100% attack once your deployed dies. A lot of people will actually set it up so the deployed dies first. Before them, they will wait for that deployed to die before they attack. Because once they attack, they're going to shoot off. And they're going to wreck you. Hilo works best as a deployed or an endo. Now, people put it as a deployed and an endo to have both, so Gila for the effect of killing off their Gila and keeping the bonus from the endo. If you lose the endo and gain the bonus, you don't keep the endo stats. Once those are gone, they're gone. So you gain the 100% attack, but it's only going to be for your character. Well, if you have it for deployed and you lose your deployed, you still have a Gila on endo for that attack bonus. Now, Baja, we're going to go over this. Gila is very low HP. It's the lowest HP of all of them. The highest attack, though. It also has low defense for PDEF and MDEF, but it has high critical rating. So high attack, high crit. That's all Gila has. That's why you'll see people do Gila Odin or Gila Baja or stuff like that to keep those 100 star perks going. Because if you have a Baja as your EXO, so Gila Baja, and you have more HP and you just lost your deployed, you're going to shoot. Because you get the 100% attack from that, plus the 35% damage. Now, Gila works good basically for any position. Well, not any position, but any type of person. I always recommend Gila as a deployed or an endo. You have to have a Gila. If you don't have a Gila, you're not going to do any damage. If you look at the Chaotic Hotline, it will help you out with that. Just letting you know what all you want. Now, Baja has the highest HP. Okay, that's why it works well with the Gila 100 star. Because if Baja has more HP than everybody else, you're going to do 35% more damage. Okay? Now, Baja, we can see it just has HP benefits. It has the plus 10, which all of them have plus 10 PV power, but the HP benefits is all that Baja actually has. Baja has high HP, low attack, medium defense, and I can go over builds and stuff, but Baja is a great mid-ranged exo. Baja is a great mid-range exo because you have all that HP. And a lot of people can't do a lot of damage at mid-range, so you have all the HP they can't eat through. Now we're going to look at Odin. So Odin, we can look at his stars. So you can see that at 80 stars he gets plus 20% physical attack, and plus 5% magical attack, and you get double effects when using the buff. Okay. Now counterattack. After parrying the enemy, the outermost hero that is still alive gets 100% attack. So whoever is, as long as he is alive, whoever is alive still, so an endo or an exo, so if your exo dies, your endo gets this. If your exo's alive, your exo gets it. If your character is alive and he's still alive, he gets it. Gets 100% attack, which is great. That's a great perk. Now, the 100 star, this is why I just told Relic he needs to get that to 100 star to be really effective. Because when you slay an enemy, you get 30% of your HP back on the exo. If you're using this as exo, Odin has medium HP. It is not very high HP. Okay? What Odin is great at building is actually going to be your HP, and it's actually going to be your parry. With Odin, you need to have high parry. If you do not have high parry, it's not going to work. You're just going to die. If you have Odin Exo, I'm going to repeat this, you have to have high parry. If you don't have high parry, you're going to die. You're going to pretty quick. Because with Odin, using that parry effect, you can see that 60 stars, he has plus 30% parry. So it increases parry. And then at the 90 stars, counterattacking the enemy after parry, you get 100% attack. So the higher parry you have on Odin, the better you are. Now, keep in mind, that works everywhere. Okay? It works as deployed. So if you're deployed parry something, your outmost character gets 100% attack. Now, there's also called Shadow. It's kind of a hidden effect. You can read about it on the Chaotic Helpline if you want to. Because what my final build, you can see what I have right now. I have Bella, Gila, Baja. I mean, that's just what I got right now. It's a mid-grade build. I got high HP for the Baja to help my Gila effect. This is for a summoner. Keep that in mind. Okay? Because that Bella, even when I get all these to 100 stars, it's still going to be like this. Until I can beef up a Bella enough to be effective. Because Bella thrives on P-Def and M-Def. Without high P-Def, M-Def, it's nothing. And the only reason it's high P-Def, M-Def right now is because it's my deployed. Because it has the Vipers. If I don't have Vipers, it's nothing. Now, for a summoner, here are the build options. You can do Bella Hila Baja at the final build, and it will work. You get the immunity effect for 20% within the range of your Drake, Bones, or Princess. So that's always nice. The immune effect is great, and that stacks. So right now this is my mid-range build for a summoner. Now, keep this in mind, that if we go and get an Odin, those stack too. Your 90 stars and 100 stars stack. They do. So if you do Odin, Hila, let that Hila die, your Odin gains 100% attack. And each time you kill, you get 30% HP build. This is actually the build that Sinister from Asylum is running right now, is Hila Odin. Because Odin has mid-ranged attack. He doesn't have low attack. You can actually see the attack ranges. That's a low-grade Odin. And he still has, if he gets to 100 star, he has good attack, especially inside of a Exo or Endo spot. So, here goes the build combinations. You can do Hila. Oh, sorry about that, I dropped my phone. I can do Hila Baja for Summy. You can do Bella Hila Baja. You can do Bella Hila Bella. You can do Odin Hila Bella. You can do Hila Baja Baja. You can do Bella Bella Bella. Or you can do Hila Bella. Those are all sufficient combinations for a summoner. It all depends on what you want to achieve. And you go off those talents. You want them all to 100 star before you can swap anything up. That's how it's based on. And you want to make sure you build for that. Like, you can see, so right now I have a Baja in place. But if you go to my protections, you can see what I'm building for. I got high MDef and high dodge. Well, it's going to be a lot higher once I'm done. That's all I'm building for my light. Everything else is going to go away. My darkness, you see I got high PDef. High toughness. I'm going to have some negative damage to help equal it out. Okay? For my Baja. Now, Baja, if you look at that Baja, he doesn't have any of those traits. He does not have any of those traits. He is just HP. But if you look at Bella, that's all she has. Dodge percentage, PDef, MDef. That's what she builds for. You want to make sure you build to the benefit of your hero that you have in place. Exo is usually for defense. Endo is usually for offense. Deployed as a utility. Like, for instance, my final build is going to be Bella Hila Bella. The reason it's going to be that, or actually it's going to be Odin Hila Bella, but I'll probably switch to Bella Hila Bella before Odin Hila Bella. But the reason for that is I'll have 40% immunity effect within the summoner. And they have mid-range attack, too. So having medium attack, high defense, and low HP keeps me very, very tanky, but doing a lot of damage still. Now, for a bloodline, there is a couple builds that you can do. You do not want to use Bella for a bloodline. You do not want to use Bella for a bloodline. Bella is not a bloodline. You do not want to use it. Do not use Bella for bloodline. The 100-star trait is completely useless to you. Do not use Bella for a bloodline. Now, Hila Odin is a glass cannon build, is what it's called. The reason for that, you have high attack between the two Hilas. So when this Hila dies, this gains high attack, 100% attack bonus for the Odin that would be there. And with the parry effect, that's your defense as your parry. That's how you stay alive. That's why you need to have high parry for an Odin Exo. If you don't, you're going to die. Without that parry effect, you're going to die. Now, Odin, as a deployed slot, still gives you that 90 star and 100 star benefit. And its shadow effects, it's something that you don't hear about, the Gila. So that when that Odin dies, it's called a shadow effect. And you actually get 100% attack when that Odin dies. You can look it up and do all your research, but that's why I use Odin as deployed as a final build. Because when he dies, I get shadow effect. Now, beginning build, you basically want to put your strongest hero as your Exo. Okay, so anything under 1 mil power, strongest hero as the Exo. I don't care who it is. Get 1 to 100 star, put him as your Exo. Put your next strongest as your Endo, your last strongest as your deployed. You have to do that. Now, for a medium build, that's where you get to start playing around a little bit with what you want to do. Now, medium build, I always recommend, until you're ready for either a second tier medium build or a final build, as Baja as Exo. Because if you don't have that to 100 stars, you're not going to get all the perks and you're going to die quicker. And yeah, you might get some of the effects, but it's not going to be as effective as that Baja. Because a lot of us can't do as much damage as the Baja has HP. Now, Bloodline. Gila Baja, Gila Odin are the prevalent ones. I've seen Gila Baja also. They let the Gila die and they have a ton of HP. They have a ton of HP. I have seen it. I know somebody with 6.7 mil power with it, and they do pretty well. But they have high crit. The key with Gila and your Endo is to have high critical rating. If you don't have high critical rating, you're going to be... That's the whole thing with Bloodline. You need high crit. If you don't have high crit, you're going to be nothing. High crit is what is needed for a Bloodline. You need to have high crit. And notice that I didn't put Bella in any mix. There's not too many options for a Bloodline when it comes to build. You can always do Gila, but at that point you have no defense. You are literally just one-shotting people. But then you're dying. You have no defense, no HP, you have no parry, you have nothing. You're just all attack for that build, and I don't recommend that. It's literally built to maybe do a one-on-one, and that's it. But you have to get the first shot. So you have to have high speed. Now, for a warrior, what Sinister's running right now is Gila Odin. Now, the reason he's running that is because of that 90 star and 100 star effect. That's why he's so hard to kill. Because he has double the parry. Now, you can run Gila Odin also. Just like you can Bloodline, that will have the same effect as what it does with the Bloodline, where you have high attack and good defense with the parry. You can also run Gila Odin Baja. You can run Gila no Bella for Odin, by the way. Bella is a summoner exclusive. And it's completely useless to work for warriors or bloodlines. Bella is only used for summoners. I can't say that enough. Do not use a Bella if you are not a summoner, because it's gonna be useless. Now, really the only thing warriors can do is, I've seen Gila Odin, I've seen Gila Odin, I've seen Gila Baja, I've seen Odin Gila Baja, And I've seen Baja Hela Odin. Or Baja Odin Odin. Now, Baja Odin Odin is really a tanky build. You have no real high attack. I don't recommend that. Uh, your deployed is mostly utility. You have to keep that in mind. Your deployed is a utility. Use that deployed for your benefit. Like, the only reason that I would have that as a Bella is for the extra 20% immunity, or an Odin to have for the parry effects of the 190 stars. For the Odin, you can see that. That's the only reason I would have it as a deployed. Or a Gila to let it die. If you let that Gila die as a deployed, it benefits you. That's what a lot of people do. They'll let that Gila die, they'll go ahead and do a shapeshift, and they will just destroy you. Really, building heroes, you have to build to their benefits. Build to their benefits. I can't say that enough. Build to their benefits. If you see that, for instance, Gila has high crit and high attack, that's what you want to build for. Do not build defense on a Gila. That's dumb. Don't do that. You don't want to build HP for a Gila. That is completely pointless. You're not gonna do it. It's not gonna work. Baja is the best mid-ranged Exo until you get something to 100 star to go there, because it's just so much HP. And a lot of people do use that Baja for a final build. Yeah, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll show you just a little bit of what I got going on, just so you can see. We're going to go to the basics so you can see. That's my deployed right now. You see it's low critical, low parry, low dodge, high toughness, high deadly, high damage, high negative damage. You see my star effects right there. Now, Gila, you can see the stats right there. Now you can see at this bottom the upgrade of the treasures and stuff, of the Gila itself. It improves your treasures, and then once you start upgrading it to like 10, it increases your HP, attack, PDEF, and MDEF. Once you get past 5. We're going to go to Baja. Just give you a little look. See, it's all HP. There's not very much attack. Now, something to keep in mind when it's battle assisted, like I got right now, they don't get any of those fates. And your enchantments do not work. Okay, so if I have a 100-star battle assist, it does not affect my people or my heroes. But I hope you guys learned a little something. If you have any questions, I can address them.